The National Assembly was discussing and basically raising issues which they felt many of them were using to justify or to explain why DP Gachagua is actually being impeached. But for us at the Senate, we have decided and we have said this, and it's very simple. We are looking at the facts. We are going to look at each and every accusation that has been laid. If you say that the Deputy President has participated in disinheriting children of his brother, please give me the evidence. I'm not going to be discussing hearsay. If you tell me that he's tribal, I will tell you, Sami, that yes, chances are, in fact, those facts that do exist. He was giving names of individuals who come from his community, but isn't that what the president has done in employing his permanent secretaries, who are now over 100, and yet in reality, yes, Sami.
What do you mean 100 PSs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. No.
Absolutely.
In total, they're just about
Sami,
51.
The list can come here, I give it to you, brother. Don't challenge that, please.
There are 51 PSs.
Sami, there are some where you have a department which has got 2.
I'm saying.
Okay, let me simplify it for us. PSS and senior government officers in state departments and corporations. There are more than 100. And if I sit down and give you, wait, Sami.
Would have to count.
Sami, the list is, it started 3 years ago when I was talking about it here. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can run through that list. So what Gachagua has done is not shocking. That is how we've been behaving. What Gachagua has talked about, this was a company. Shares were being distributed. He said the president kept 60%, he was given his percentage, Musalia and Weta got their percentage. That's the reality. So when we in the Senate are looking at this impeachment, we don't see Gachagua as a failure. We don't see Gachagua as a tribalist. We see him as a consequence of this system which has become so dysfunctional that all we do when we seek power, Sami, is to take state resources, to take state opportunities and share them between our friends, our relatives, and our tribesmen. And that is a fact. So let us interrogate that as Kenyans. Let us know Gachagua is an accident. Out of this reality that we are facing, what is our reality? We are a country that is so dysfunctional that we have gotten rid of meritocracy. What we do, we now reward chronism. We reward relatives. Right. We reward those people who helped us win the election because they donated the money. And it does not matter whether we are going to reward somebody who has no capacity because they come from a poor background, because they're a child of a border rider. And what we have done is basically brought that war to the public, and the public is now discussing it. And that is why when people are saying, Kufa dereva kufa makanga.
Ladies and gentlemen, when it was so clear that President William Ruto is so determined to impeach his deputy, Rigathi Gachagua had 2 options. Either to resign or to fight back. But he decided to fight. And ladies and gentlemen, you all know that he did not have the number in the National Assembly and in the Senate. The reason is because the Senate and the National Assembly is controlled by 2 gentlemen. That is Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto, and they are together. But ladies and gentlemen, why do you think that the Deputy President decided to fight? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we form the basis of our analysis today. Welcome to the Trending News Analysis TNA. I go by the name Jerry Joseph, and personally I'm in Thika Road. Maybe you could let me know where you're watching the video from. The first reason is because the Deputy President is a believer. You know, there's a time anywhere that the Deputy President is, he always maintained that the God that helped President William Ruto when he was deputy is the one who will help him, because he have not died and he have not gone anywhere. He's still with us. And that statement really seems that he is comfort. Because for example, we never expected that William Ruto can become the president, or else the system was not on him, the deep state. And we believe that President William Ruto, his votes will be stolen and will not be the victory. So because it was the power of God, because the churches intervened and they prayed so much, that is the reason as to why the Deputy President, even himself, he has this hope that God will intervene and will emerge a victory. The second reason is because the deputy president is always a fighter and optimistic. You know, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been saying that he is a son of Mau Mau. And he fought in the last regime because he was persecuted almost like the entire regime, and then now he got into this government as the deputy president. And right now, when there is those fights that they began, then it seems that now the deputy fighting is in his DNA. And the people who decide to fight mostly, they are so optimistic, and because they are optimistic, they believe that when I fight, I'll become a victory. And that is the reason as to why the deputy president William Ruto is still fighting, and he believes that he come a victory no matter how chances of becoming a victory are minimal. That reason is because the ground is against his impeachment. It is very true that the people of Kenya, they believe that impeaching the deputy president will not lower the cost of living, will not help anyway. In fact, we believe that impeaching the deputy president is just helping President William Ruto to plan his politics. We believe that this impeachment is really causing the people of Kenya, because the money that they are being disposed in order to impeach the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, they are huge, and they are our taxes. So even the people, they believe that, you know what, impeaching the deputy president, in fact, he is the one who is being seen as if he's siding with Kenyans. Now we are remaining with somebody who is not even caring about Kenyans. So because he knows that the people, they are with him, that is the reason that he's giving himself hope that if the people, they are with me, let me continue fighting. The fourth reason is because Rigathi Gachagua wants either to cringe to his destiny or forget about his destiny of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya. You see, it is very clear that the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua has a dream of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya. And right now, if he is impeached, it means that his credibility will go down. And now he will just be having those, if he resigns, his credibility will go down. And after that, it simply means that he will just be having those hopes that if I can continue with politics, how will I manage these people to side with me? So he wants either he get out of the office, knowing that I cannot run for any office, or I'll fight and I'm a victory. So it means that my popularity have gone up, and I can be able even to become the president very easily. That is the fourth reason. The fifth reason, maybe he could be, it's because of the ground that have been used to his impeachment. For example, we can all agree that those grounds, they don't hold any water. And according to even the defense that you have given, it simply means if justice can be used in law courts, in Supreme Court, it simply means that his impeachment can be stopped. And even in this Senate, if they can use justice, it means that Rigathi Gachagua cannot be impeached. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are the reasons to why the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua keeps on fighting and is not seeing any reason to resign. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my thinking. Maybe you could let me know what you think in the comment section. Have a nice time.